For 100 years, this land has carried the weight of violence, greed, and denial. White settlers came to this country under banners of destiny and divine right, but instead what they brought was conquest. They raided, pillaged, burned their way across ancient civilizations that had lived here in peace and balance for millennia. They took the land, the people, the language, the culture, and all the while called it progress. They broke families apart, erased nations from maps, and rewrote the story to make themselves the heroes. And even now, generations later, we see the same patterns repeating, rewritten in polite words and laws, institutions, and in quiet ways our history books skip over these screams. What's worse is not just what was done, but the story that's still being told. The story that says, we were the brave pioneers. The story that paints colonization as courage instead of cruelty. The story that dares to call the descendants of the oppressed angry for remembering. So really, how can we heal when the truth is buried under comfort? To move forward is impossible when so many refuse to look back. This isn't about guilt. It's about honesty. It's about facing the mirror and asking, what do we owe the people whose pain built our privilege? The real audacity isn't in the conquest. It's in pretending to be the victims after centuries of being the victors. But the truth has a way of surviving. It lives in the voices that are rising now, in art, in protest, in remembrance. And it's calling us, not to shame, but to responsibility. Because healing begins when history is no longer denied or hidden in a vault. When those who benefited from the harm choose to be part of the repair. So stand with me and no longer be silent. Together we can choose to remember and finally begin to heal this country and its critical wounds.